Hello guys, this is Thompson from 5 Best Ones. Are you looking for the best product on the market? If yes, then you're in the right place. In this video, I will share every bit of information with you so that you can pick the best product according to your need. We have made a list by investing a healthy amount of time and effort. The link in the description demonstrates the product list with a pretty reasonable value. So let's get started. If you didn't subscribe to our channel yet, then subscribe now and hit the bell icon for our latest videos.
Number 1. Moto G Power. Motorola's Moto G series has swelled to a quartet heading into 2022, and the latest Moto G Power sits right near the top. It's still below the Moto G Stylus, but above the Moto G Play and the super budget Moto G Pure. You can grab it in either of two configurations, with up to 4 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage on board. The Moto G Power 2022 arrived running Android 11 out of the box, and we should see a future update to Android 12 and 2 years of security patches. Shoppers in Europe will have to watch for the inevitable Moto G11 Power, as recently Motorola has offered slightly different products outside of the US. One of the key changes for Moto G Power 2022 is moving from a Snapdragon chipset to the MediaTek Helio G37. The boosted RAM and storage over the base 2021 model reinforces Moto G Power's branding, as does the hefty 5000 mAh battery. However, Motorola made the curious decision to cut wired charging from 15W down to just 10W. Unlike many recent sub-$300 phones, Motorola's device also doesn't offer any form of 5G support. The Moto G Power 2022 finishes off with a slightly smaller 6.5-inch HD Plus display, complete with a central punch-hole camera. Despite the smaller size, the new version packs a 90 Hz refresh rate compared to the previous 60 Hz mark. Motorola also shifted the fingerprint reader from the side power button to the rear. If you like this product, please check out the Amazon link in the description below. Number 2. Google Pixel 4a. The Google Pixel 4a takes everything that made 2019's Pixel 3a great: the flagship caliber camera, the thoughtful software, the impressive build quality, and improves upon it, while also lowering the price to $349. The result isn't simply the best cheap phone on the market, it's one of the best phones, period, even as we get closer to the first anniversary of its release. In fact, after testing the Pixel 4a when it shipped last year, I personally wouldn't hesitate to choose it over the iPhone SE. While the iPhone SE is more powerful and has conveniences like wireless charging and water resistance, Google's mid-range offering tops Apple's in several other areas, including a larger and brighter OLED display, more modern design, and double the storage out of the box. There's a reason the Pixel 4a topped the iPhone SE for Best Phone Value in our Tom's Guide Awards 2021, honoring the top phones. I would prefer more battery life, and the Google Pixel 4a 5G is a better option if you want 5G connectivity and are willing to pay about $100 more. But as our Google Pixel 4a review illustrates, this is one of those rarely affordable smartphones that does just about everything well. The only reason to look elsewhere for a phone is that Google now offers the Pixel 5a, which is more powerful, offers better cameras, and works with 5G, though it's also $100 more. If you like this product, please check out the Amazon link in the description below. Number 3. Moto G Fast. Another month, another cheap Motorola smartphone, at least that's how it seems these days, given that it was only in May that the company launched the Moto G Power and Moto G Stylus. Now, a third member is joining the Moto G family, called the Moto G Fast. However, the name may come off. The Moto G Fast is not a performance-focused patch on those existing models. It has the same processor as those other variants, but 3 GB of RAM to their 4 GB, half the internal storage, a lower resolution display, and a smaller battery than the epically long-lasting Moto G Power. Because of these concessions, it costs just $199 to $50 less than the Power and $100 less than the Stylus. So, as it turns out, the Moto G Fast is actually the entry-level Moto G, and quite a good place to start at that. Prospective buyers with an extra $50 to burn shouldn't think twice about upgrading to the Moto G Power for its never-ending longevity on a charge and the performance benefits offered by that extra gigabyte of RAM. But based on our Moto G Fast review, this isn't a bad alternative for a fair discount. If you like this product, please check out the Amazon link in the description below. Number 4. Xiaomi Redmi Note 9 Pro. The Redmi Note 9 Pro focuses on delivering a value-for-money experience. While the competition pushes the barrier with specs and price, the Redmi Note 9 Pro sticks to its formula of bringing great performance and good enough imaging to a price point that is within the reach of most buyers. The end result is a phone that delivers what it promises but ends up coming across as a tad boring. The importance of the Note series of phones in Redmi's lineup cannot be overstated. It is the phone that put the company on the map and helped Xiaomi gain massive global momentum. The Redmi Note 4 sold over 10 million units over its product cycle, and last year, the Redmi Note 7 Pro was India's highest-selling phone in RS 10,000 and above category. Suffice it to say, it is critical for the brand to get this product right. Of course, the competition has been keeping a keen eye on Xiaomi's rise and has mounted a strong counteroffensive. Realme is its strongest competitor yet and has built a portfolio of truly great products that match Xiaomi spec for spec and sometimes beat it. With that in mind, it is all the more important for Xiaomi to build a product that doesn't just meet a checklist but pushes forward. Is the Redmi Note 9 Pro that device? We find out in the Android Authority Redmi Note 9 Pro review. If you like this product, please check out the Amazon link in the description below. Number 5. Xiaomi Poco X3. Pro phones are everywhere these days, but what does a cheap Pro phone actually get you? Well, in the case of the Poco X3 Pro, more performance than the X3 NFC, but lesser cameras, at least on paper. That's an intriguing trade-off for sure, add in the very intriguing price. And we were very interested in how this device would do when we used it for a long period as our one and only smartphone. The price point is very similar to that of the X3 NFC, but with a chipset that promises much better performance and smoothness. Does that make the theoretical camera downgrade worth it? We set out to find the answer to this question, as well as many others in this long-term review, as we liked the Poco X3 NFC very much when we put it through the long-term review process. We were wondering if the Pro is a straight-up upgrade or more of a side grade, where you win some, you lose some. So let's find out. The Poco X3 Pro definitely doesn't stray very much from the formula that made the X3 NFC so successful, right down to the identical dimensions and weight. The design is also exactly the same, but the back's finish and the colors have been altered. We're anxious to find out if these can be counted as improvements or not. Please comment on which product you like the most. Let us know your opinion on the topic for our next video. We are done for today. See you again next week. Thank you.